Oh yeah, looks like we're on error handling today. With error handling, we can try and test a block of code for any errors. If there are any errors that pop up, we can catch and gracefully handle those errors and prevent our JavaScript file from being interrupted. So let's say that we have a variable age and we will ask the user for some input. Let age equal prompt, and then prompt a message like enter your age. Perhaps a user signing up for a credit card or something. Okay, so this works normally, right? I can type in an age, let's say I'm 21, press OK, no issues. But what if I misspell prompt as prompt and then run this again? We'll run into an uncaught reference error. Prompt is not defined. So usually errors will pop up when either something is misspelled, you run into any system issues, or somebody types in some user input that doesn't make sense. Any code that is considered dangerous or it might cause an error, we should surround with a try block. We will try and test all of that code for any errors. If there are any errors, we will catch those errors and handle them and take a different course of action instead of our JavaScript file from being interrupted. So usually any time where you accept user input, that's a good indicator of dangerous code because you don't know what the user is going to type in. But this will catch and handle all sorts of different errors, not just user input. Like if we misspell something, that's a reference error and we can catch that too. So let's surround this code with a try block. Try, then curly braces. We will try any code between these curly braces, and if there are any errors, we will catch them and handle them. So catch, error. So error is an object, and it's a parameter within our catch block here. So errors are objects, and they have two properties, name as well as message. And let's display those. Console.log error.name as well as message. So let's copy this, paste it, error.message. And let's try this again. And as you can see, this did not interrupt our JavaScript file. It can still continue to run and do things. We ran into a reference error, that's the name of this error, and the message is prompt is not defined. Before we move on to phase 2, let's make sure that prompt is spelled correctly this time. Now we can throw and create custom errors. This is also known as throwing an exception. We can throw an exception if a certain situation occurs. Like what if the user doesn't type in anything? Well, we can throw and catch that error. So let's check to see if age is equal to an empty string. That means nothing was typed in. Then we will use this throw keyword and then type in a message like, you didn't enter in anything. So if I were to run this the way it is, I'm just going to hit OK. Well, name and message don't display anything. This time we're going to display the error itself, and error is an object. So I'm going to not type in anything, press OK. You didn't enter anything in. So we can catch and handle all sorts of different exceptions. Let's check to see if somebody doesn't type a number in. So I'm going to check if age is not a number. Is N-A-N. That means not a number. So they typed in something else. I will display age plus isn't a number. Now this time, if I were to run this program again and type in a number that is clearly not a number, like the word pizza, then press OK, we get this message, pizza isn't a number. So we can check to see if age is an empty string or if the user input is not a number. Now let's check to see if somebody's age is less than 18 because they're signing up for a credit card and you have to be 18 years or older. So if age is less than 18, we will throw and display a message. You need to be 18 plus to sign up. And let's try this again. Let's say that I'm 12, trying to sign up for a credit card. Okay, you need to be 18 plus to sign up. So by using this throw keyword, we can create custom errors. This is also known as throwing an exception. Now let's say that there are no errors. Let's display a message. Console.log you are now signed up. Let's try this again. So let's say that I'm 18, press OK, you are now signed up. Now the last topic that we'll cover is the finally block. We can execute some code after a try and catch block, regardless if there's an error or not. So let's display a thank you message, like thanks for visiting. So finally, console.log thanks for visiting. Okay, so if I type in something that's valid, like I'm 18 years old, press OK. You are now signed up. Thanks for visiting. Let's try this again. I'm not going to type in anything. Press OK. You didn't enter in anything. Thanks for visiting. So that is the try, catch, throw, and finally statements. We can test a block for code for errors, then catch and handle those errors. We can use the throw keyword to create custom errors, also known as throwing an exception, and the finally block will execute code after try and catch, regardless if there's an error or not. So if you would like a copy of this code, I will post this to the comments section down below, and well, yeah, that's basic error handling in JavaScript.